Do you ever get home from a hard day of work and just think to yourself, I think I need a vacation? So of course you go straight to the internet and start looking for cheap flights and places you could go. But they're all too expensive. So you get the idea of maybe you can just live in your car. But I think my car's too small.
That's where I come into the picture. Because me and my girlfriend, we did it for 14 days. And we did it in this. What is a small car? I can't even lay with my legs straight unless I open the trunk, and that makes sleeping really uncomfortable. Well, or at least until you find the position that you're gonna sleep in for the rest of the trip. Why don't you just sleep with the trunk open? I am about to get fucking killed by an axe murderer in the middle of fucking nowhere. Well, first off, how did we make the bed? We took the bottom of the back seats out, which you will be able to do in most small cars. Either you have to unscrew some screws, or there will be like a little mechanism that you can just go click and you can take it out. Back of the back seats can't lay all the way down unless you take the bottom of the back seats out. So that also means you can't have passengers. But if you have a small car and you make a bed, you can't have passengers at all anyway, because you'll be too stuffed with everything that you will need for your trip. The second step was to even out the bottom of the car so we wouldn't lay like this, because the back of the back seats are a little bit higher than the floor in the trunk. So I made this little wooden platform, which is heavy as so if you want to make a platform in the back of your car, maybe not use planks, use some sort of, I don't know, some wood for a drywall. I have no idea. But yeah, this is maybe like 10-15 kilos, which is not optimal at all. What about all the clothes and other stuff that you need on the trip? You basically just fill your whole car in with a bed. Get a box, get a roof box, a towel box, a box on the roof. One of these. This is where we would store clothes, towels, a bucket, and a whole lot of other stuff. You don't have to get a big one. This is like a medium one. You could even get a small one. Really depends on how many people you are. But let's be honest, in a small car you shouldn't be more than 2. Maybe even 2 is pushing it a little bit. But it is possible. Okay, so we got all our clothes and all the things that we don't need every day in the box. What about the things that you'll need every day? Like your little kitchen and water and toothbrush and underwear. Under this seat, this is one of the things with living in a small car. You have to relocate everything all the time if you have to get some things. Because as you can see, I can't get this out, so I have to lift this. But I think you get the idea. An old box, kitchen, first aid, stuff like that. Hopefully you won't need first aid every day. Because if you do, I think you should go home. Don't be outside, because you're not good at it. But yeah, also, you know, you have space between both seats. So more box, more storage. We need storage. This is what the front seat looks like. Because when I fold the bed out, I have to push the front seat forward. So that means every night you have to go out, push the seats forward and fold out the bed, which I don't think is much different than if you're living in, let's say, a van. You have like a fold out bed. So this is pretty much the same thing, just not as cool. And the most important thing we'll need to live in a car is of course a power station. Because as we all know, we're all slaves to technology these days. Anyway, this is an EcoFlow River 2 and it has 1% battery. But on a full charge, this one will charge about 17 phones. So that's a lot of power. And when you're not using it and you're just driving around, you can just plug it into a car. So it's pretty good. Get one. So this is what the car looks like when it's all packed down. The river, EcoFlow River 2 down there. And in the back we'll have our bed folded, our kitchen supplies. But what is this red thing? Well, that's just luxury. That's all it is. If you like this video, go give it a like. And I'll see you guys the next time. And follow your dreams and eat beans and... Yes. Mom?